Hey everybody, it's Rival Wex here, and today we're going to be looking at monks. In particular, we're going to be looking at our Mistweaver monk, because right now on Alpha, the Mistweaver is the only healer that's available for any of the dungeon runs, because all the other ones have been disabled. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at him first today, because if you are on the Alpha, or you're going to be on it soon, you may be only able to heal on your Mistweaver monk. So let's see what we have to do here today. So Initiate Delnay says, "Hey Wex, message for you from the Grandmaster Height." Okay. Hello. It says, "Before the storm, Wex, I've been looking all over this strange city for you. Grandmaster Height has requested all senior monks to return to the Peak of Serenity as soon as possible. That means you too, of course. I'll bet a week's worth of brew that this has something to do with that assault on the broken shore I've heard rumors about." Alright, so my quest objectives here are pretty easy. We're going to assist Grandmaster Height at the Peak of Serenity. Alright, have a good journey, sir. You too, Mr. Initiate Denell. So, Peak of Serenity. So let's go ahead and hit Zen Pilgrimage here and go back there real quick. Not too bad. Pretty easy. So let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. Stage 1, an Infernal Destroyer has attacked the Gathering. Defeat it before... What did it say? Defeat it before there are any further casualties. Now, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and pick my talents here. And I've already gone through and done this a bunch of times. Or, not a bunch of times, but looked at this already. So, I'm going to pick Monity, Celerity, Mist Wrap, which Enveloping Mist duration is increased by 2 seconds. And you get an extra 20% healing bonus. I'm going to pick up Leg Sweep so that I can stun some people if I need to. Dampen Harm as a damage reduction on me. And Serpent Jade Statue now, which is different than it used to be, because now you summon the Serpent Statue at a location, and when you trigger Soothing Mist, the statue also heals someone else. But what's interesting about Soothing Mist is you don't actually cast it anymore. It's whenever you cast certain abilities, you actually have Soothing Mist proc, and you can cast it while moving if you take Soothing Elegance, which is what I always like to do. It channels while you're moving, and it does 30% more healing, so it's definitely fun. So we're going to go ahead and go with those abilities.
Hello.
Ah, Wex, it's good to see you again now that we're all gathered. Let's begin. As you all know, the defeat of the Broken Shore was decisive. The loss of so many of our valiant heroes has truly been a great blow. The Burning Legion is a grave threat. We must find a way to stop their assault before all that we have can hold dear can be. By the Jade Servant, what was that? Oh man, I don't know. What was it? Grandmaster Height, gasp. Grandmaster Height, a giant thing appeared in the sky. Oh, it's an Infernal Destroyer. Demons are appearing every... Chwang! Oh, we need to kill this guy, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I've put some DPS abilities on my bar here, so that I can go ahead and go through this. Alright, let's see if we can stun this guy. Yeah, we can. Alright, so as you see, I've got Blackout Kick down here, I've got Rising Sun Kick, Tiger's Palm, and then Crackling Jade Lightning, which is pretty cool too. So I'm going to use that to kill this guy. And if you notice, you do a decent amount of damage as the healer now. You don't have the same fist weaving that you had before where your spells heal you at all, so that does kind of stink, but it is kind of nice that you can do some damage. And it says, "Chwang, are you alright? Speak to me." "Oh, my head." And then Chwang says, "The demons, they cut down the students before my eyes." Shouts coming from the cave of the crane. I don't feel good." "I've got him. Brace the west door. I don't want any more surprises bursting in here. Now let's see what's going on out there." Alright, so let's go take a look and see what's happening. So, Peak of Serenity, you guys remember this from Mists of Pandaria. It says, "No, this cannot be." So it looks like we have some invasion here for the Legion. It says, "There are too many of them. We have to evacuate the temple." Alright. "Wex, I need you to rescue any survivors that we can find and send them back to the temple. Chwang mentioned the cave of the crane, so start there. Hurry, we must escape before we are overrun." Alright. So let's go ahead and start killing some of these demons here. I'm going to turn my bars on so I can see them. Alright. Now let me go ahead and get a mount here, although I can't mount here, so I don't really need to. So I'll just leave that out of here. So, what is that? Alright, so I'm going to roll across this because it looks like it does damage to me. Yep. There we go. So we're just going to take out this guy, and I'm going to actually heal myself here. Because why not? Oh, and you know what else I need to do? I need to grab a Serpent Statue for my DPS bar here. There we go. So if we put that there, anytime we cast certain spells on us, it'll automatically channel on us. So like, check this out. We'll cast Enveloping Mist here, and then look, it automatically channels this on top of me, which is really cool. So we're going to go ahead and take these guys out. So see, even though I'm DPSing here, this continues to cast on me, which is pretty nice. Alright. So let's go in here. Who do we have here? We've got Viznak. It says, "Begone, you foul creature. I will not follow you to harm any more of these sacred texts." And that's number 9, Gia. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop this here, and we're gonna fight him. And I just like to cast a heal on me, this little enveloping mist here, so that I can keep that serpent statue channeling on me the whole time. It's really convenient to have. So it looks like this might take a little bit of a time to kill him. But that's okay, I am fighting him as a healer. Let's see if this channels very quickly. Not really, so it looks like this is probably going to be the best way in order to take him out. So these are the main damaging abilities that you do have, just these 4 right here, at least for now. You may be able to pick some up a little bit later. But it's pretty similar to the old fist weaving, you know, as far as your damaging abilities are concerned. Nothing like the actual lightning weave that we did back in Mist of Pandaria, which is really fun, where you can stand at range and actually be able to do this. I was a little bummed when they decided to actually take out, you know, fist weaving, because I actually quite liked it. I was hoping, you know, that was going to be the spec that stayed, and that we were going to get rid of the other spec, the range spec, so that we have a little bit more flavor. But they decided to go a little bit differently, which is totally fine. You know, it's their game, and I'm sure it'll play just fine. And we're about to find out. So Viznak here is one tough cookie, at least for a healer. He's about to go down. There we go. Let's see, what else do we have? Too much. Die. There we go. "Thank you, friend. My students died to protect these scrolls. Centuries of history would have been lost with their destruction." Good. I'm glad I was able to help. So it says, "Chin Stormtrout was teaching a youngster class when the attacks began. He's one of the strongest monks I know, but even he won't be able to hold out forever. Come, we have to rescue them." Alright, let's do it. "No good. We don't have time to fight our way through the multitude." So it says that, "If I focus my chi, I believe I can get us behind their forces. Quickly, Wex, take my hand." Alright, let's do this. Looks like we're going to do some Zen travel together, where 2 become 1 here, apparently, as I fly past all of this Legion invasion that's everywhere. So what do we have down here? Oh, I bet that's Chin down there fighting. So we'll find out here soon enough. Probably have to fight my way to him. So Chin Sounderstaff was leading a children's class when the attack began. Rescue him and the children. Wex, Master Gia, thank the spirits you alive. These demons are endless. Or these demons be endless because he's a troll. This is worse than I feared, Wex. We must part ways here. They need my help here at the temple. Chin's class should be just to the north across the bridge. Jade Serpent, watch over you, Wex. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go over here. You know, I'm going to drop this so that I can get some heals. And then I'm just going to spinning crane kick these guys down. See if that does any damage. Oh, heck yeah. That's probably faster than fighting them the other way. There we go. That was easy. We got another one right here. A couple more. Alright, let's cast a heal on me again. We're going to see if spinning crane kick takes these guys out as quickly, too. Oh, yeah. Knocks them out. I'm just going to do this all the way down. Heck, that's easier than actually fighting them. Let's see if this does it. Yeah. Yeah, heck yeah. Spinning crane kick. That's where it's at. It does use mana, though, I believe. So, yeah, spinning crane kick uses mana, and none of these guys do. Oh, no, rising sun kick does. But blackout kick and tiger palm don't. Alright. Morvath the Reaver. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Yep, and that's Chin Stormstout, so it looks like we're going to take this guy out. I'm going to go ahead and cast on me. Come on, Morvath, what you got? Not too much, it looks. He has a debuff called Attacks, called Dreadblade. Attacks deal additional fire damage to nearby enemies. So, I'm just going to stand in this blade, I guess. It's not going to do too much. Can I stun this guy? Oh, nice. Might want to save that for when he was actually doing his little blade storm there, but, you know. Not that big of a deal, I suppose. Don't stand in fire, Wex. Being a noob. Although it looks like it's going to follow me no matter what here, so. Wow, he's doing some serious damage. So let's go ahead and enveloping mist myself again here. Give myself some heals. And you know what? I'm going to cast it again to keep the buff up. You can't handle this. And I'm going to leg sweep you, brother. Might have been able to do this as a Windwalker to save some time here, but I was already in the spec, so not a big deal to me. There we go. Oh man, he's putting it to me. Don't make me use my big cooldown. Don't make me do it. I'm going to, just so I stay alive for the video. Probably wasn't necessary, but I'll do it anyway. Thank you for the assistance, friend. That foul creature put up quite a fight. Yes, he did. Children, behave yourselves. Sorry, Mr. Stormstout. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Come, children, we must get to the temple. Wex, I'll need your help. The complex is crawling with evil. Oh, man. Much evil everywhere. First it was the Shah, and now the Legion. Maybe we'll get some Legion Shah, or some Shalegion. Infernal coming. Watch your head. Alright, so we're going to take this guy out. Again, I'm going to pop up an enveloping mist and take him down. I wonder if this one does a good job on single target, too. Oh, we're just going to leg sweep that, brother. I don't think you're going to... I'm not going to let you do that. Okay, so he's on me now, so here comes the enveloping mist. Oh, you know what I bet I didn't do? I bet I didn't put on my actual, intellect gear, which if I didn't, I'm probably going to be doing a lot less damage wearing this stuff. So after this little fight here, we're going to check and see if I did that, because I'm pretty sure that I didn't. Let's make sure that I do that. There we go. Otherwise, this is going to get really hard later when I start to heal and I don't have my int gear on. So what do we have here? So we have our agility there. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have an agility staff on. No wonder. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our other gear on here. Let's see. That's going to be an int. We've got an int neck piece. A couple of int rings here. There we go. Int trinket. And another mastery and healing trinket. There we go. That'll make things a lot easier for me. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I was doing that. No wonder it was taking forever to kill things. Okay. Number 9, Gia. We can't allow the Legion to establish a foothold here. We need to find a way to close that portal down. Alright. So, actually I'm supposed to go down here, I suppose. So let's go ahead and take this Legion guy out. Let's see if this works faster here when I'm actually having the gear on that I need to. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. All that wasted time before. Well, at least now you guys know when you log in, if you get into Alpha, make sure you put the correct gear on, because if you don't, it can take forever to kill things, so, especially as Mistweaver. The demon will just raise another portal if we don't take care of him first. Prepare yourself, Wex. Alright, so I guess that means I'm going to kill Master Jorvanix here, because he's going to be summoning more portals if we don't. So let's go ahead and drop our statue over there. And like always, it doesn't really matter to him that the statue's there, apparently, so let's just roll in there and start kicking his butt. Now this fight might take a little while, because he has a lot of health, it looks like. That's alright. Fell spikes. Nah, leg sweep. That's what I think. Well, he's stunned, but he's still casting fell spikes, so that's interesting. So there are kind of spikes popping up all over the place here. But he's going down at a decent rate, which isn't too bad, I suppose. There we go. Actually does quite a bit of damage as a Mistweaver once you have your gear on here, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and cast on myself again to get my heal buff and my Serpent Statue channeling on me. Now, there's not a timer on how long this actually channels for, so I haven't really been able to guess that. But I'm assuming it's for a decent amount of time. There we go. It also makes my heal stronger when I'm doing this, so you can see I'm hardly taking any damage, which is nice. Whereas if I'd had this on before, I probably could have, you know, not been dying so easily back there. Well done, Wex. The Fellstone must be powering the portal. Destroy it. Alright. Oh, we're getting a little bit of a show here. They're coming through. Oh no, we've got a bunch of new Legion guys coming through here. I'm just going to jump up and do a Ryu kick in the middle of the air. That's awesome. The Wandering Isle, Mandori Village. Oh, we're back on the turtle? Well, that's cool. Ah, you're awake. Feeling better, I hope. You were out for quite a while. Yes, Nurse Yang, I was. Welcome to Shinzin-su. I'm so sorry about what happened to the peak at the Peak of Serenity, or to the Peak of Serenity. We at Mandori Village are happy to allow you to stay here. The other survivors are up at the temple. If you're feeling well, then you should head over there. Okay, well, I will. So we're back on the Wandering Isle, huh? That's pretty cool. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get... You know what? Since I'm a monk, let's see if I've had those Shadow Pan tigers. Yeah, let's hop on one of these blue Shadow Pan tigers. Just for nostalgia's sake here. There we go. So yeah, look, we're back on top of the turtle. That's awesome to be back here. So... we're going to ride on up here, and there's a portal to Dalaran right down here, which is pretty convenient. We're going to talk to Fearsome Jang up here, though. It says, before the storm, welcome back to the land of the living, Wex. We nearly lost you in that explosion. Lucky for us that the Wandering Isle happened to be traveling nearby. Yeah, really lucky. The people here have graciously allowed us to reside at the temple. It's not like the Peak of Serenity, but this will make a fine new home. All right.
Goodbye.
The Dawning Light. It was a miracle that you were able to survive, Wex. It is with great sorrow that I have to say that Grandmaster Height was not so lucky. His spirit now rests with the ancestors. Oh, that stinks. I didn't realize he died. Now we must look to a new leader for our order, our broken temple. I have spoken with the other masters, and we are all of one mind on this. We all agree that the new leader should be you, Wex. You have shown strength, wisdom, courage, and kindness beyond measure. Walk with us to the temple, and we will announce our decision. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to accompany Fearsome Jang and await the Master's announcement. On top of that, I'll end up getting Zen Pilgrimage, and it says it'll update my Zen Pilgrimage ability to return the caster to the Temple of the Five Dawns. So I guess that means I'm going to lose the Zen Pilgrimage that takes me to up to the Peak of Serenity. That's interesting. So no more free teleport to Miss Pandaria, I guess. All right, so he bowed to me. I'm going to bow to you. I like the RP, even though I'm on a tiger. I'm going to bow on my tiger there. So he's a master tiger, so he can appreciate the tiger. So who do we have here? We have Lily Storm Stout, Iron Body Ponshu, we have number 9 Gia, Y Scholar Leonji, and Chin Storm Trout. And she says, excellent, I have everything prepared inside. Follow me. Alright, we're going to follow you, number 9. I guess I should probably get off my mount and be a little bit respectful since we're, here on the Wandering Isle. We're in the Hall of the Seasons now. And this turtle is awesome. I love this. This is very cool. Alright, so what are we doing now? To all members and students of our combined schools, I offer you my thanks for joining us. Well, you're welcome, number 9. You did invite me, after all. Our people have faced many hardships. The Burning Legion has destroyed our home, slain our loved ones, and defiled our sacred places. Yeah, they're evil. Everybody knows that. When we were upon the brink of annihilation, it was Wex who stayed with Grandmaster Height and fought the demons to ensure our survival. Aww. Don't embarrass me, Jang. The heroism and courage displayed that day sent a message of defiance back to the lair of our enemies. A message that they will not take our home without a fight. Grandmaster Height has passed on to join the ancestors, and we are left with a void in our ranks. It seems fitting that the hero who fought at his side, who displayed courage and valor immeasurable, should succeed him. Let us all give honor to Grandmaster Wex. May he lead us with strength and wisdom. Well, that's awesome. So now I am Grandmaster Wex. Very cool. I really like that. So here's Iron Body Ponshu, and he says the Dawning Light. Congratulations, Grandmaster Wex. And now I'll get my new Zen Pilgrimage. And it says, prepare to strike. The Burning Legion took us by surprise at the Peak of Serenity. We will not allow the Legion a single foothold upon our world again. We have trained hard, but we need weapons capable of destroying this great evil if we are to have any chance of success. I've read through our scrolls, and I've identified several weapons that should give you power we need, but we are unable to decide which one we should pursue first. The choice, Grandmaster, is yours. Alright, so my quest objective here is to select an artifact weapon to pursue. So I've got a couple options here. The Brewmaster's not open yet. So the Fuzan, the Wanderer's companion, is not available. But today we're going to look at the Mistweaver, and the Windwalker is also available too. But we're going to go with Mistweaver first today, since that's what the video is all about. So it says, long ago, the last Pandaren emperor used his staff Sheilun to shroud all of Pandaria in mists. The staff has remained at the Terrace of Eternal Spring for generations. When the Legion attacked Pandaria, Shadowpan defenders rushed to secure the area. They haven't reported back, and we fear the worst. The staff cannot fall into the wrong hands. So I'm going to get this Sheilun Staff of the Mists. So it says when you equip it, so you've got Haste and Mastery as your secondary stats, so that's good. And then it says the equip is when you heal allies, Sheilun has a chance to draw in nearby mists, increasing your healing over time effects by 20% for 10 seconds. When this effect ends, Sheilun will release a wave of mist that heals all allies within 15 yards for 11,702. Well, that's pretty cool. That'd be really handy. So yes, I am sure you wish to pursue this artifact. And it says it may be some time before you can obtain others. Yep, so we're going to go ahead and do this one first.
You have the eyes.
And it says we will never rest until the Legion is defeated. And right here we have the option to change your mind and let you pick a different artifact. But we're going to go ahead and take our Mistweaver staff. And it says prepare to strike as you wish, Grandmaster. The Emperor's Gift. Ah, Sheilun, the legendary staff wielded by our last Emperor. If the Legion were to acquire this weapon, they could unleash untold horrors across the whole of continent. They must be stopped. If you want to get to the terrace as fast as possible, you should hitch a ride directly to the mainland. Tak-Tak, Hosen Kite Master, is skulking around the west of the temple. Speak to him without delay. So my quest objectives here, we're going to retrieve Sheilun, Staff of the Mist, from the Terrace of Eternal Spring. We're going to see Tak-Tak to fly directly to the terrace. So let's go ahead and do that. We have some under construction signs here, but this room is so cool. I love that this is like an umbrella kind of a deal. It's like a monk sitting on top of this turtle here, right? And he's got a tree above him, and this is just a really cool room. So we're gonna go over here, and it says to the west, so I'm assuming Tak-Tak's out this way somewhere. Temple of the Five Dawn Sanctuary. Oh, I bet there he is. He's glowing a little bit. And this is the Chronicle of Ages. I wonder what that is. So let's click on that first before we take our ride. It says this tome will fill the pages on the history and power of your artifact as the knowledge level increases. Okay. So Tak-Tak, Pandaren writes so boring. Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Not enough dukin'. So he says, can you fly? And I tell him, can you fly me to the Terrace of Eternal Spring? All right, so it looks like we're going to take a kite on over there. Uki Duke, back to Pandaria. This place smells like turtle anyways. Well, we are on a giant turtle, Tak-Tak. We're literally on the back of it. It says, Pandaren looking real bad. Ain't seen this much jur-jabbing since that big orc guy duked up the veil. Man, he did. He duked all over it. So, looks like we're headed to the terrace at the end of the spring again. See exactly how this is going to play out. So there it is. And if we open, let's see, let's open our map and take a look. Yep. So nothing here. Just looks like there's not much going on right now. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, you too late. Dem wob gobblers done dirk this place. Yep, them wob gobblers. This Aspercius? Aspercius is his name, maybe? I don't know. So we got some more Legion guys down here. Looks like Hellwarden Zephan, and it looks like we've got some Legion prisons down there. I wonder if that's the guys that have been caught for some reason. It says, I put you down here. Tak-Tak, do what he do best. Nothing. Okay. Bless the crane. A healer. Yes, Terran Zoo, I am. But you, Tak-Tak, completely worthless, but that's alright. So this is Terran Zoo right here. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to this since this is my healing bar that I have here. And it says I need to heal Terran Zoo to full health. So we're just going to pop all of our heals on them. Oh, you know what? I'm going to drop this down because this will probably make a big difference. And we're just going to spam a fuse on them, which is our direct heal. And then get our enveloping mist on them again. And then our direct heal. There we go. Thank you, hero. Sacred waters have already been corrupted. If you help me rescue the others, we may be able to reclaim this place. Alright. So we're going to try to reclaim this place best we can. I will need your healing powers, champion. I cannot face this demon alone. Alright. Well, look at me. I'm just walking right here, no big deal. Just channeling through the mist for all eternity, it appears like. So let's go ahead and drop this. If your Legion wants Pandaria, you will have to get through us. Alright, so I'm going to open this guy right here. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can kill these guys. So Terran's using my party up there, so I should probably cast a heal on him just to keep him alive. So we're going to do that. And that way I can just constantly channel on him. See who we have in this prison here. Hawkmaster Narong. Alright, you're right behind me. Sweet. Let's see, what do we have over here? We have Taoshi. That's nice to know. And I'm going to cast this on me because I really want to. Oh, nice. They were frozen in place. We have Lao Softfoot, which is cool. I'm going to go ahead and take these guys out. I'm going to help you guys. Don't stand in stuff, guys. Please don't stand in stuff. Alright, and then we've got a Legion prison here. Who do we have? Oh, of course. Demon's always interrupting me. There we go. Alright. Alright, Faye. So she's not going to let me down. So here we go. We've got our... Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that my health was bad here. So I'm not healing with any kind of macros or anything like that. So it's kind of stinks a little bit because I don't have any... You know, I usually use voodoo to heal and things like that. So I don't exactly have that. So I have to kind of get used to this. And I'm assuming these guys are just going to attack this while I heal here. So we're going to go through and... looks like we have a proc for our Vivify there. So this isn't too bad. I guess it's probably just kind of get me used to everything here. So we'll throw a Renewing Mist on him. And, oh, there we go. Of course. We're just going to cast our Enveloping Mist on all these guys. And then maybe this little spell right here. It's called Channel. It's an Essence Font. It kind of throws heals out in every direction. It's pretty cool. Alright, looks like Fei Li's going down here, so let's go ahead and heal her up. And then we'll toss some heals on Terran Zoo. And we'll get an Enveloping Mist on Taoshi. Fei. There we go. So it says, speak with the Shadow Pan. Each of the Shadow Pan coordinate your attack on the corrupted terrace. And Terrandu says, begone, beast, your shameful crusade ends here. Come, that monster has already spread his corruption to the waters above. We must act quickly. Alright, so I'm going to heal myself here. Should probably start doing that. Am I not, oh, I hit the wrong button. I was like, what is going on here? Why am I not healing? We must work together, champion. We must follow your lead. How do you wish to deploy the Shadow Pan? So I need to speak with each one of these guys. And we're going to go ahead and... I'm probably going to eat something too here because I want to fill up my mana before this fight starts. So let's see what this guy has to say. So Hawkmaster Narong. Hello, monk. It is good to have a healer at our side. We are the Shadow Pan, the last defense of Pandaria. I am Hawkmaster Narong, master of the Wu Cow discipline. We are the eyes of the Shadow Pan, the scouts who make our enemies fear the darkness. Now, to business. I will assault Asperseus at range while my hawk Whitefeather swoops in to harass him with beak and claw. Stand near me and I will help you attack faster. I could go for an all-out attack, but it would put myself at risk. How aggressive do you want me to be? Let's see. Since I don't know about this too much, let's go ahead and say do as much damage. Yeah, it says concentrate on keeping yourself alive, Narong, fight defensively. Or it says do as much damage as you can, Narong, even if it puts you at risk. I'll keep you alive. Yeah, let's do that.
Ready when you are.
I'm probably going to die here, and these guys are all going to die with me. That's probably what's going to happen. Alright, so it says, thank you for your well-timed rescue. No problem, Taoshi. We could have used your help in the Pandaren campaign. My name is Taoshi, and the silent blade of the Shadow Pan. I slip unseen through enemy territory and strike where they are weakest. I'll do my part. While Terran Zoo holds that thing's attention, I will stalk it from behind and bury my daggers in any weak spots. I can also help you move quickly around the battlefield. Stand near me to gain charges of your roll, chi torpedo, and mistwalk abilities. How aggressive do you want me to be? I could throw caution to the wind and wage an all-out assault, but I'll need to know you'll have my back. So I can say, don't be too aggressive, keep yourself alive, even if it means sacrificing damage, and or don't hold back, Taoshi, do your worst to that thing, and I'll keep you alive. Well, I'm pretty confident that I can keep her alive.
My entire life for this.
All right, Taoshi, you've got this.
Need something?
Now for Fei Li. Thank you, Monk, for coming to our aid. I am Fei Li, and I have a reputation among the Shadow Pan for setting things on fire. Usually our enemies, sometimes our monastery. Lord Taranzu isn't too pleased with me at the moment. Help me get back into his good graces. If you can keep me on my feet, I will be able to break Asperseus' ice walls and otherwise bring him to a boil. Stand near me, and my brilliance aura will restore your mana. Okay, Fei Li grins savagely. It says, do you want me to really light this thing up, or should I concentrate on keeping myself alive? I either can concentrate on staying alive, Fei Li, I need to focus on others, or do your worst, Fei Li, even if it puts you in danger. I'll keep you alive. Well, like all the other ones, let's just see what we can do to keep you alive here. So we need to defeat Asperseus with the help of the Shadow Pan. So I'm assuming, do I need to talk to Taranzu again here?
Discipline.
He says, you're playing a solid, Wex. Of course, our success depends on your ability to keep us all alive. For my part, I will try to hold the creature's attention and absorb the brunt of its fury. Let me know when you're ready, and I will give the order to begin the assault. Alright, so let us begin. Hopefully I didn't bite off more than I can chew here with each one of these guys, telling them to go all out.
Baby, burn.
Burn, baby, burn. That's right. I like Fei Li. Pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and drop our statue right there and get channeling right here on these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get this on Taranzu, my enveloping mist, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to zoom out because it looks like we may be running into a bunch of stuff here. So can I kill these things too? There we go. Nice. Alright, we're going to throw enveloping mist on me and a renewing mist. There we go. Looks like Taranzu needs it. And Taoshi. Oh, it looks like they're floating away there. That's crazy. What's going on here? We got Taoshi floating up in the air. I'll dispel as soon as I can, it looks like. There we go. Get some heals out. Possibly. Oh, this isn't too bad so far. It's probably going to get crazy here in a second. There we go. Roll out of that. No big deal. Looks like Faye's getting... We'll dispel her. Hawkmaster, you're standing in some stuff, bro. Should probably get out of that. Alright. So we're going to walk over here because she said that she can give me mana back if I'm standing next to her, so I'm going to do that. And we're going to dispel him. Oh, looks like she's taking some aggro back there, so let's pop an enveloping mist on her. Channel on her, not too bad. And then Taranzu as well. And we're going to throw a renewing mist on him. And another enveloping mist. And it looks like I might need one too because I have some people all over me. So let's go ahead and knock these guys out. There we go. We'll roll out of that because rolling is awesome. It's one of the best parts about being a monk. Oh man, and I just stood in that because I wasn't paying attention. So what happens when you have to click over here in order to heal? You're not paying attention ever because you don't have your bars all in front of you, which is cool. Oh, floating away there. Alright, so Taoshi's back there. I don't really see her. Let's see if I'm in range here. Get her healed up. Throw a renewing mist on Taranzu and heal him up. Oh, Hawkmaster. Need to get him going. Dispel him too. Spinning crank kick these bros. There we go. Roll out of that. And you know what? I'm going to heal myself here just a couple times. Hawkmaster going down. Oh, wow. That was like super easy. Is that it? And they were going all out and taking damage? Wow. Not too bad, I guess. It is done. You have done a great service for the Pandaria. For Pandaria this day. There it is. The staff of the last emperor. You have proven yourself worthy to wield it, friend of the Shadow Pan. Alright. Are these things still popping around? Yep. Alright. So, of course, they're going to still hit me. So, let's go ahead and grab this thing over here. So, this is what it looks like. That's pretty cool. Heck yeah. Sheilun, Staff of the Mists. Well, that's pretty awesome. Got some He-Man action going on there almost. Very cool. 10,000 years ago, Emperor Xiaohao used the very staff to cloak our land in a veil of mist, hiding us from the Burning Legion. But this time, the Pandaren will not hide away. We choose to fight. Taranzu says, turn the Emperor's staff against the Legion, champion. We will be right behind you. Awesome. That was fun. So they're all shooting off fireworks now. That was pretty cool. So we got Tac here. It looks like I'm going to take him and fly back to where we were. It says, Wooking Grook, you got the Emperor's staff. Does that make you like the Emperor now? That makes me like the Monkey King. Tac Tac does a little dance. It says, I need to get back to the Wandering Isle, Your Majesty. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, I said that to him. That's pretty funny because he's the king. Back to Turtle. This place too wet anyways. All right. First, the turtle smells too much like turtle, and now the Terrace of the End of Spring, which is full of water, is too wet. Well, go figure. Can you expect anything else? I guess not. All right. So here we are back at the Wandering Isle in Pewoo's Forest. And as you can see, those are the fields from if you ever did the intro quest here, so it's very cool. Yeah. It's the first time you see any of those rabbit-looking creatures from Mystic Pandaria, which were so freaky. I always thought that was pretty funny. Alright, so here we back are at the Temple of the Five Dawns. So let's go back in here and see what if Mr. Tac Tac has anything to say here, so he's going to run up and sit there. Alright, so we're going to talk to Iron Body Ponshu here. It says, the Emperor's gift. Incredible! The very staff the Emperor used to cloak Pandaria in mist all those ages ago. Treat that staff well, Wex. It will save your life, and probably the lives of all your friends as well. Alright. I will. Purity of form. Grandmaster, we have discovered a new technique that allows one with great focus to shape chi within magical objects. This technique should allow you to considerably improve the abilities of your new weapon. This technique requires a great deal of focus, so we are limited to only a single upgrade for now, but that will have to do. Alright, so we have quest objectives here. We're going to use the Forge of the Roaring Mountain to imbue your artifact with a new power. So we're going to click accept here. Oh, and it looks like it's this turtle face right here. So I don't have to go very far. Alright, so we have Sheilun, the Staff of the Mist. So for those of you wanting to get a good look at it, right here it is. Very cool. It has this, looks like that moves as you move too. The little rings up here kind of jingle a little bit, and this ribbon moves a little bit as it turns. And there's a bell up top. So pretty cool stuff. Yeah, definitely like that. Alright, so we have our artifact window right here, and it says we have two different types of artifact power up here, or I mean two different artifact rune slots. So we have a water artifact relic slot, which infuses a water relic here to augment your weapon. I think I just said rune slot, I meant relic slot. And then we also have life artifact relic slot, which infuses a life relic here to augment your weapon. So we don't have either one of these relics right now, so we can't use that. But what we do have, however, is 100 artifact power. So let's go ahead and take a look at what kind of things we can get here with our artifact power. We have Sheilun's Gift. It's rank 1, so that's one I'm going to take here. It's a 40-yard range and has a 1.71 second cast. With a 30-second cooldown. It says, draw from the mist within Sheilun and heal a friendly target for 53,000 health. So right now, just to give you an idea, I have 310,000 health. Okay, so that gives you an idea how strong that heal is. Alright, so let's take a look at each one of these other abilities here. And we're going to go through and just go over them all and see how good they are. So I haven't even looked at these yet, so this would be pretty interesting. It says Spirit Tether, 3 ranks. It's a passive. It says enemies within 8 yards of your Transcendent Spirit have their movement speed reduced by 30%. Okay, so you can slow them down. If you're doing if you're running around pillars in PvP, you can slow them down with it. That's pretty cool. I like that. It may work really well whenever you're doing some kind of kiting for a boss too. You're kind of like your own personal ice trap. Let's see. We have Way of the Mistweaver. It's a passive, 3 ranks, and it says increases the healing from enveloping mist by 3%. So okay, so we just get a stronger heal from that. We have Protection of Sheilun, which has 3 ranks, which is a passive. It says increases the absorption amount of life cocoon by 5%. Alright, so that's a stronger monk bubble, which is always cool to have for emergencies. And then one of our big abilities here is Sheilun's Mist of Wisdom. It has 1 rank, and it says passive. Casting Renewing Mist or Enveloping Mist has a chance to cause your staff to create the Mist of Wisdom that will heal a nearby ally with the powers of the mist every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Huh, that's interesting. So I'm assuming that it'll just help with your Renewing Mist and your Enveloping Mist for that, so that's cool. Over here we have Shroud of Mist, which is a passive, and it reduces the damage taken by 3%. Always good to have. And remember, Blizzard did come out and say that you're going to be able to fill up this entire staff's ranks by the end of the expansion. They actually didn't say when you're going to be able to do it. You'll probably be able to do it before then, but it did say that you will be able to. But I don't know exactly when, so don't quote me on saying by the end of the expansion. Although they did say that for sure. It says, okay, so we have extended healing here, which has 3 ranks. It says increase the duration of renewing mist by 2 seconds. So that'll be nice. You don't have to cast renewing mist as much. Now, renewing mist does have an 8-second cooldown, so extending it by hopefully 6 more seconds will be really nice. We have Infusion of Life, which has 3 ranks. It's a passive, and it says increases the healing of Vivify by 3%. And for those of you who don't know what Vivify is, it causes a surge of invigorating mists around the target, healing them and their 2 nearest injured allies for a certain amount. So that's how that works. Our other big ability we have here is Blessing of Yulon. It has 1 rank. It's a passive. It says when you use Revival, the Spirit of Yulon appears and grants all allies healed by Revival an additional 30% of the amount Revival healed for over 6 seconds. Oh, okay, so it's that's pretty nice. So you get a nice strong heal over time effect afterwards. So that way if you get sniped a little bit, or if you don't heal them up all the way, you'll have a little bit of an hot on there. So that's cool. Alright, we have Coalescing Mists here. We have 3 ranks of that. It's a passive. It says increases the healing of a fuse by 3%. Now, a fuse right here is basically our Surging Mist that we had before. I think that's what it was. Yeah. So you have, it's a fast and efficient spell, healing the target for a modest amount, basically, is what it does. Alright, over here we have Soothing Remedies, which increases the healing of Soothing Mist by 3%, which is nice because that'll stack with your talent, and since it's constantly cast now, that actually can do quite a bit of healing. We have Dancing Mist, which is a passive. It says Renewing Mist has a 10% chance to immediately spread itself to another target whenever it's applied. So that'll be nice. Light on Your Feet is a passive. It says after fully channeling Font of Essence, you move 30% faster for 3 seconds. So Font of Essence right here is this guy right here. It uses a rapid twirl of healing, and I did that when I was healing earlier. It kind of throws a nice little AoE out. It's pretty cool. I like it. We have Mist of Life, which is a passive. It says Life Cocoon now applies Renewing Mist and Enveloping Mist to the target. So that's really sweet. Talk about a really, really strong ability cooldown for healing somebody up in an emergency, especially if you've been stunned the whole time or something along those lines and you have to get your big heals out. So that's really strong. We have Harmony and Focus. It's a passive. It says Thunder Focus T now empowers 1 additional spell. Okay, so that's cool. And then a huge ability here at the end is Celestial Breath. It says it's a passive, and when you activate Thunder Focus T, you exhale a breath of Yulon, healing all allies within 12 yards for 75,000 over 5 seconds. So that's going to be really cool. So you're going to want to use that as a cooldown as well. Really nice. Okay, so we've gone ahead and we've clicked our Sheilun's Gift here, which gives us a really strong single target heal. So we're going to talk to Iron Body Ponshu here again.
Tell me of your travels.
He says, this weapon is truly amazing, yet much of the potential remains untapped. If we are to end the threat of the Burning Legion once and for all, we will need to fully unlock its power.
May you find
Absolutely.
mastery in your
So we got a couple quests here. We have Lily Stormstout who has a quest. And she says, the adventure continues, Lily. You know, I've been thinking about all the fun we've had together. You're great to hang around, and I'm sure Uncle Chen wouldn't mind if I stuck around since you're a grandmaster and all. What I'm trying to say is, I'd be happy to be your explorer, scout, or resident adventurer. So what do you say? Alright, so it says I get a following spell cast. I mean, it looks like I'm going to get Lily Stormstout as a follower, so that's cool. Nice to have.
Bye now.
So we got a rare friend achievement for that. It says, yes, this is going to be awesome. I better go tell Pop. Alright, so we have the adventure continues. Chen Stormstout says, I'm honored to have fought by your side at the Peak of Serenity. Wex, your leadership will help us greatly in the fight against the Legion. I would like to fight for you if you would have me as a champion. I believe my skills as a brewer may also be of service to the Order. So I'm going to get him as a follower too. So Chen Stormstout's going to be a follower. It's the first time I've gotten 2 followers, so that's really nice.
journey be long.
I believe my brewing skills could help our Order's efforts against the Legion. I will go work at once, Wex. And by work, Chen, you probably mean drink a lot, and sit down, and take naps, and all the stuff you did when we were walking through the Valley of the Four Winds together. Alright, so we have another quest here from Ponshu. It says, a matter of planning. Your weapon is stronger than ever. Now is the perfect time to put it to use and take our fight to the Legion. Master Su has set up a command room within the inn and has been busy collecting reports from our friends and our allies around all of Azeroth. When you're ready, Grandmaster, he should have an update prepared for you. So my quest objective here is we're going to speak to Master Hazu.
May the red crane live forever.
So we're going to go ahead and head out here. And let me double check. Yep, it's going to be down this way. I don't want to go the wrong way there for a second. So where did my mount go? So let's go ahead and let's get another Shadow Pan. This time let's ride something else. Let's ride the green one for kicks because I like that one too. Mostly because it actually has the looks of a tiger under there. It looks like it's from ZG, so I really like this one a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and ride to Master Zoo. And he's going to be in this building over here. And there he is. It says, hello and welcome to the Laughing Crane. No problem. So for a matter of planning, he says, Grandmaster, I prepared a brief report on all that I've heard about the Broken Isles. You may find it quite interesting. Well, let's find out if I do. The fight begins. The Burning Legion has left a trail of ruin all across the face of Azeroth. We must strike at their bases within the Broken Isles if we are to have any hope of ending this war. I put together a map of the Isles and a list of tasks that we will need to have done there. Once you've had a chance to peruse the map, you should choose where we will begin our assault. So I'm going to select your first assault point on the Broken Isles. So let's go ahead and do that. So here it looks like they've actually fixed our little table right here, and you can either pick Stormheim or High Mountain to go to. So I'm just going to click on High Mountain for kicks here, and it says the Lone Mountain. Our sources tell us the High Mountain Torn emissary has recently arrived in Dalaran. We don't know his intentions, but his people could be an invaluable contact in the region. Khadgar is greeting the emissary at Crassus Landing in Dalaran. You should seek him out. The Kirin Tor mages have created a permanent portal for us that can take you to the city quickly. So I'm going to speak to Warbrave Oro at Crassus Landing in Dalaran. Alright, so I'm going to have to send a follower on a mission here, but I think that's where we're going to go ahead and stop for this, because we're just doing the artifact quest today. And look, I did a roll and got a Lua error. So that's pretty funny in and of itself. And right here is your portal to Dalaran. You can hear somebody singing in the background. That's funny. That's hilarious. So he's humming along back there. So let's take another look at our Sheilun right here. Our staff for our Mistweaver. As we're being sung to in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and interrupt his singing, even though it's really awesome, and say that I really enjoyed this Mistweaver quest. I think it was awesome that we get to come back to the Wandering Isle and hop on the turtle here. I think that's very cool to come back to that, because you really couldn't get back to it before. At least I don't think you could. There's probably some way to, but I didn't know how to get back to it. So I really think this is cool to come here. This quest felt very Mistweaver to me. It definitely felt like it belonged to the monk class, mostly because we went to the Peak of Serenity up there at the in Mr. Pandaria, so that was cool. We did lose the ability to teleport there, it looks like, so we're just going to be able to come here to the Wandering Isle again. So, but that's okay. I like being able to come here. And the Wandering Isle is actually really large if you look here. So I'm just here in the middle of the map, and you can go all the way around this guy. So if we wanted to ride around out there, we totally could, I'm assuming. But yeah, for the quest itself, I definitely liked it. I got to use some of the new abilities for the monk. I guess I'm not going to ride out there because that would probably take a long time, and I just want to get my comments in here. So you definitely felt like a monk. You have different abilities now than you did before. They're kind of the same in the sense that you still have Enveloping Mist, and you have Soothing Mist, and they've renamed Surging Mist to a Fuse and changed it a little bit. But for the most part, they do a lot of the similar abilities that they had before. It is cool though that you do channel Soothing Mist now automatically, and so does your statue, and you can walk around while it's channeling. Now I don't know if you can be interrupted while doing that. I'm assuming yes. So that may be something you need to watch out for if you're going to be using it in PvP. There may be better talents for that though. I didn't really go through all of the talents in the idea of working them with PvP. So, but I definitely love this quest, and I hope you guys did too. I felt very monk. I want you to tell me what you guys thought about it, whether you liked the video, whether you liked the quest here. Let me know. Did you think that it was it identified as a monk more than some of the other quests may have identified as their personal class quest? I think so, because this is going back to the terrace at the end of spring, and we're actually handling the staff, that put a veil of shadows and mists around all of Pandaria and held it from and hid it from the Legion in the past. So that's very cool that you get your hands on this guy. All right, so yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you guys hit the like button below. And if you want to check out my other videos, I am doing the other artifact quests, and I've done quite a few of them already. So take a look at those if you want. I am going to be doing hopefully daily updates like always. So if you want to hit the subscribe button, you'll be able to get some updates on when I do post new videos and whatnot. So make sure that that way you can stay up to date on all the videos that I'm going to be posting. I'm actually going to start doing some questing here in a little bit too, and I've been working on some questing videos, trying to figure out the exact way that I want to do them, because there's a lot of combat and fighting in those and whatnot. I want to find out how to edit those the best I can. So, but yeah, thanks for watching today. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate your comments. If there's anything you want me to do in particular, like any kind of class that I haven't gotten to yet, make sure you send that in the comments or send me a message on YouTube, and I can take care of that for you. But yeah, thanks for watching again. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great one.